What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I'm talking about Same Kind of Different as Me. I saw this at the theater. I had no idea what it was, but it was the only thing that I hadn't seen at the theater, so I figured I would see it. It turns out to be it was based on a true story about a married couple. The husband's played by Greg Kinnear, and he cheats on his wife. They've kind of had a, distance between them for a while. She finds out about it, and she said she doesn't really get mad about it. She just says, if you're gonna stay, then we have to really work on things, but you're free to go if you want to leave. He agrees to stay, thinking that working on it is like counseling or just more giving her more attention, and instead she wants him to go and volunteer time at a homeless shelter. And they're a super rich couple. He doesn't like that idea at all. He doesn't like being around poor people. He doesn't like being around people that are potentially dangerous. But he wants to stay with his wife, so he does it. And over the course of them kind of becoming a staple at this soup kitchen slash homeless shelter, they meet a guy who's known as Suicide. This guy smashes the place up with a baseball bat, demands extra food. He's just a real, kind of gnarly dude. And the wife is absolutely convinced that this guy is someone that they need to befriend and that they need in their lives and that he needs them in his life. And so they keep trying to reach out to him, especially Greg Kinnear, and he just gets met with constant pushback from the guy. He just does not want to be friends. He doesn't like white people. He doesn't trust white people. And eventually, though, because he sees these people are being so friendly to him over and over and over again, he kind of opens up to him a little bit and gives them a chance to get to know him and vice versa. And that's pretty much the rest of the movie plays out. As the couple works on their relationship, Suicide, whose actual name is Denver, we get to learn about his story, and the rest of it's just how it all plays out. I want to say up front that I am not a big fan of emotional, inspirational, true life, heartwarming stories, so I'm definitely not the target audience for Same Kind of Different as Me. But just because I didn't super connect with it doesn't mean that that I thought it was a bad movie. I think it's definitely well made and it's well performed. This movie is right on the brink of melodrama, but the people keep it reeled in just right. Now the writing, on the other hand, goes completely melodramatic, pulls out almost every emotional trigger you can think of. Racism, alcoholism, parental issues, infidelity, cancer, class issues, just everything you can think of, homelessness, all kinds of stuff is pulled out in this to try to, but it's based on a true story, so I guess you can't really blame them. I don't know how close it is to the actual story. I thought the performances in this were really good. Jon Voight has a small but memorable role as the alcoholic, casually racist father of Greg Kinnear, and he adds some awkward, cringe humor to the movie. Renee Zellweger is in it as well, but all she does is make a really sour face the whole time, and I didn't really care for it. I thought as serious as the movie was, it deserved a better actress than her, and I just didn't really think she did much with the role. Her face was just so bizarre in this, the faces that she made, it was just really weird. There's a scene toward the end where she just sits down next to Denver, and she's trying to cry but not cry, and it's the weirdest facial expressions I've ever seen in my life. But don't let that stop you from seeing it. If you like these kind of inspirational true life stories, and it also does have very strong Christian themes, I should say, so if you're not into that, you might not be too happy. But anyway, if you like those kind of movies, I think you'll definitely like this one. As I said, I'm not a super big fan of them, but I'm not the kind of reviewer who dismisses everything just because I didn't personally like it. I think this is well made, and it's a solid movie for what it is, and I think genre fans will really like it. If you like this review, please check out my website, markfusion.com. I don't review a lot of movies like this, but I do review hundreds of movies, including new ones, every day, 7 days a week. You can also check me out on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at markfusion. I have a Patreon as well if you want to unlock exclusive content. But the best way to support me is definitely to drop a sub here. It's free, and it really helps me out, helps me grow my channel and my site. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.